Good morning, guys. It's 9:30. It's a Monday. I already had my coffee, which was heavy cream, ghee, MCT oil, collagen, and a little stevia. Here's Mega and Theo. They're matching.
We're not matching. A little matching.
He's a little cuddle bunny now. And today, I wanted to do some kind of special day of eating because I have two things in mind. One of them is that we track our macros and just show them on screen. It's kind of boring. The other one is that we track the amount of ingredients we eat on the day. And Mega's gonna be having some carbs today.
Yeah, so I'm experimenting right now.
Carb loser.
I'm doing a week of lower fat and higher carbs. I started yesterday, and so I wanted to test my ketones this morning and see where I'm at. I am still breastfeeding and pumping some, so that is gonna burn through calories, whether it's fat or it's glucose or carbs. Happy Halloween week, yay, Halloween!
We should conclude this video with your test tomorrow morning then.
Okay.
But yesterday you had some carbs too, right?
That's what, yeah.
Okay, so this will basically be the same thing.
Right.
Today we'll do an ingredients day of eating, normal day. So like it's probably gonna be a lot of ingredients. Then we'll do a follow-up maybe next week where we do only local foods. Is it possible to only eat within how many miles? Like a 100-mile radius.
Okay, that's farther than I thought.
Dang, they're so high.
You know.
They've been this high for a while, right?
Yeah, should I test my blood glucose too?
Yeah.
And I had a lot of carbs yesterday. But the reason I'm doing this is not just like an experiment with carbs, it's to see if it really does improve my milk supply. So I don't have any issues with my milk supply. I'm making enough to feed Theo and to even pump some extra, but my boobs they don't feel as full between feedings. So I want to see if carbs change that at all.
69 if you can see that.
So that's low and my ketones are high. That makes sense, right?
Oh my gosh.
Just did you guys hear that? Oh.
Are you gonna eat anything?
He's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna have a bulletproof coffee, and we
got Buffalo Wild Wings
yesterday.
From yesterday, game day.
Milk.
Oh, that's what I gotta show
Cow
him.
milk, breast milk, all kinds of milk. If you need milk, come over to our house.
Theo loves milk.
I'm gonna have a slice of this. We made this over the weekend. It's egg and sausage casserole.
Those are tomatoes. They look kind of like pepperonis, but it's tomatoes.
It's tomato.
My first batch right here of kefir, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's pretty good. So we got this from the farm. It's raw cow's milk, and I've been making it into kefir. And I have a current batch, which I'm gonna show you later. I'm gonna transfer it, but it's up here. So basically, you just leave milk out at room temperature with some kefir grains for 2 days, and it makes it, I don't know if you guys don't know what kefir is, it's like a yogurty type of a thing. It has like a film on top. So I'm gonna show you this smoothie I've been making with kefir lately.
And then I was thinking we'd give you a lot of footage of Julius today. But look at his haircut. What do you guys think? I think they went too short on the face. All right, Jessica, thanks so much.
Okay, cool. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
We just had a podcast with, I wanted to like show him off on camera today, and now he's just being a naughty ninny.
His new haircut, he's just a totally different animal now.
He becomes a bad boy.
You're a bad boy.
We just finished a really fun podcast with Daily Ketosis, Jessica. Theo's still, oh, he's wiggling. Looks like he's about to cry. But I wanted to get a quick workout in with
Me too.
Matt.
I gotta do a physique update.
Okay.
Mega's working out. I put Theo back to bed. You can't play songs or else we get demonetized because YouTube's the worst. F you, YouTube.
Let me get 10 more right real quick. Stop. This is a weird angle.
Physique update. I feel like I'm transitioning to a dad bod.
Bad lighting. There we go.
And I don't do this to brag, I just do this to document because, you know, you see what we eat, I want you to show you what I look like.
Is dad bod a brag though?
No.
Okay.
Dad bod's not good. So step one of dad bod is the complete elimination of muscle tissue. We're working towards that right now. I'm just kidding, but since Theo's been alive about 9 weeks, I haven't
10 weeks today.
10 weeks. I have not been hitting the gym very hard, so like I probably lost like at least 5 to 7 pounds.
I was watching like an old video, maybe even the Aldi one. You were thick.
Yeah, I'm a little thinner. I don't hate the aesthetics of it all, but like obviously I'd like to be a little stronger. Just showing you, dad bod stage 1.
So I guess this is the only update you'd really want, right? So it's 10 weeks postpartum. I'm pretty much like, I have some extra skin, but I'm pretty much like back at where I was.
It's pretty competitive out there for mothers on the Instagram after you have a baby.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. There's no competition, obviously, except with yourself. So I just got my workout in. I fed Theo, and I put him down for his nap. And it is now 1:22, and I'm going to have my next meal. I like to have heavier carb meal around this time. I mean, it's the second day that I'm making this routine, so this is what I plan on doing, and I'm going to do oatmeal. I mentioned that I was trying oats. I didn't feel like it made a difference. Now that I'm doing a little higher carb, it's easier to get those in with something straight up simple like this. I'm gonna do the oats in here. I'm gonna do some of this chocolate collagen, some MCT oil, and some stevia, and then of course some salt. I forgot to mention I'm gonna be doing a little bit of this heavy cream. Why is there an antenna on this like we need one?
Hello.
Hi. So Matt has been such a gangster with the sleeping and the sleep training and teaching him like how to self-soothe. So Theo like can champion through like naps now. He just like gets tired, you put him down, and then he's like, oh, I should just sleep. So it's really, really nice.
I think you have to let him cry a little bit.
Is that how you did it? Because Matt did all the
I didn't do
training.
any reading. I was just trying to think like whenever he cries and I go pick him up, it's like very obvious that he was just gaming me and he like stops crying immediately.
Well, that's what he's getting used to, and then he expects that.
Yeah, so I let him cry for a little. So what's tempting to do is you just want him to go to bed so you can be free. So you want to put him completely to sleep and then set him in his crib.
That's the easy way.
That's the easy way. That's bad because then he wakes up and he's like, where am I? I cried. Like they won't sleep through the night.
Yeah, the way I read it was like, you go to sleep in bed and you wake up in the kitchen. Of course you're shit scared, right? That's how babies are.
Yeah, so even if he's like passed out, you want to like set him in the crib and like make sure he's kind of awake. And then he'll be like, oh, I'm in my crib now, but I'm really tired, so I don't care. I'll fall asleep.
Moving on. So this is my meal. I showed you what I put in it. And I do want to preface this with like, this is not something I would do on my normal keto diet. I'm doing this primarily for this little guy to see if it'll help increase my milk supply. I don't feel like I'm as full as I want to be during each feed. So if I increase my carbs for a week and it works out that, you know, I'm making more milk, I can pump more, I can store more, then that's really important for me right now. That's my priority. Normally, no. Would oatmeal be a great choice? No, I don't think so at all.
I haven't eaten yet. Humble brag.
Such a humble brag.
That's how I interpret everyone being like,
haven't eaten,
yeah.
Slept 3 hours, but I'm a boss and I'm working hard.
I interpret almost everything as a humble brag. Now, the internet really is the age of the humble brag. I got my kefir. I'm going to do this kefir smoothie thing. The only thing is I need to go get eggs to go in that. And I'm
still... You go back and forth. Kefir or kefir? You got to pick.
Kefir, I think, is how you say it. I don't know, though. But I'm going to show you my kefir that I'm making and how I make my smoothie. I just got to get eggs because I put raw egg yolks in it. So a lot of stuff I'm doing today, you probably, like conventional wisdom will tell you, you immediately die. Like I have raw milk, raw eggs.
Used all the raw cream.
Yeah, we have another jar in the freezer.
Oh, I'm gonna pull that out.
One thing I've been putting an emphasis on is including some raw foods in my diet because I don't eat enough. Almost all my foods I eat are cooked. This is probably something you maybe want to consider because I've just been reading some books. Mainly that one, Primal Body, Primal Mind. Some recommendations they give is like 50% of food should be raw, whether that be veggies or animal products. Trying to add some raw animal foods. So the ones we commonly eat raw would be like sushi or like just fish, milk, kefir, yogurt, things like that. Egg yolks are good raw, and like rare steaks. Like if you cook your steak, like I've tried doing it almost raw, it's really bad. But if you cook it rare, you're getting a good portion of it kind of raw.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm editing the Game Changers video we did recently.
So that should be out to you guys.
I'm trying to get footage of Patrick Baboumian slamming a smoothie.
That is such a great name.
I'm scrolling through his video and this is what comes up.
Oh my goodness.
This is a vegan diet, guys.
I got a crier. Okay, I gotta go.
I got you something from the store.
What did you get me? I'm putting out some ground turkey. Oh, is this lamb?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Rack of lamb.
Rack of lamb.
I've never made it before. Let's make it. It's 4, so I'm gonna get this going. Probably some squash too.
Yeah, definitely.
You wanna go squash? Come over to our squash chamber.
Butternut.
Butternut? I guess thinking
Carbier.
butternut. It's carbier for her. Okay, so first ingredient, 4 egg yolks.
Oh, beautiful eggs. You went extra money for heritage.
They're my faves.
Man, those are beautiful.
Okay, so I got my kefir here. I'm gonna do about a cup. So some of you might be asking, like, can you eat raw egg yolks? Can you eat raw milk? And you should do your own research. Don't listen to idiots on YouTube about this. But, of course you can. Some people really love like kefir taste. I don't really like it that much.
It's bad.
A little yeasty for me. Like I like yogurt a lot more. But what makes this palatable for me is just like a little bit of sweetness from some berries. So like a little handful of blacks, mix it in with a little handful of blues. And then just for thickness, I like to put in a scoop of collagen.
Oh, you know what I was craving today?
What?
Probably gonna have to get one this week. Smoothie King.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. I was thinking about getting it yesterday for us. In a couple days we have a Smoothie King. They have keto smoothies. We did a review. They're good. So when
Julius's eggs are smoking.
Oh, Julius's eggs are cooking. Julius, these are your eggs.
Sad.
It's really sad.
He's a bodybuilder.
It's like homemade pudding.
Don't, ew.
Is it supposed to rise to the top? A lot of you guys in the
Yeah.
comments are like master fermenters. Let me know if I'm doing this right. So this has been about 48 hours. You can order kefir grains on Amazon. I got these from the farm delivery service thing that comes to our house. But you'll see, so this is my second batch now. Look how much there is now. When I got it delivered, it was probably like that much right there. And now it's already this. Fermenting's so fun. And I actually think it's good to eat these grains. So like I'm gonna put a little scoop of it in my smoothie. I could be wrong about that though. Comment below if I'm wrong. Pretty basic.
Pretty thick.
Almost like Patrick Baboumian. And that's it. It doesn't taste good. It doesn't really taste bad though either. It's enjoyable.
Is kefir dairy?
Yeah, it's milk. But I've read a lot of, like, depending on how long you let it ferment, it will eat all the lactose eventually, but I don't think I let it go as long enough to do that. So like I think kefir, if you really ferment it for a long time, could be lactose free. Don't quote me on that though, I don't know. There's master fermenters in the comment section. Ask those people.
Julius, you want your eggs?
Oh, yeah.
For a pre-dinner snack, since it's gonna be probably like an hour, I'm gonna start on this snack. It's quite big. It's a cup of frozen blueberries, which I love. We always have frozen berries in the freezer, and then a serving of this Catalina Crunch. So 5 net carbs per serving, and that's a little under a serving, so it's not a ton. Phil gotta sleep. He's gonna wake up right when I'm about to bite into my lamb chop. Slightly pink, the Everest.
Oh, this smells really lamby. Mega, actually I forgot, she doesn't really like lamb.
I like lamb chops though.
Okay, this smells very lamby.
Lamb chop is very different than lamb leg. Look at these gorgeous lamb chops that we just cooked up. There's only 8?
Yeah.
This is a meal for babies.
Okay, we got the final count on our total ingredients. So the lamb has salt and pepper, the sweet potato has cinnamon, salt, bison tallow, and like if you use salt on multiple things, that's just one ingredient for the day.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Because you gotta think, every ingredient is manufactured somewhere and like grown or mined or whatever, somewhere, and then it's kind of combined. So when you start getting into bars, which I have on my menu for today, it adds up quick.
Yeah.
So what's your total ingredients used?
Let's guess for each other.
I think for yours it's pretty low. It's probably like 18.
Okay. I'm gonna say yours is probably around like 20.
Okay, how many is yours?
32.
Mine is 29.
Because I had the Catalina Crunch, which has 15 alone.
Yeah, see?
So if I didn't have that, I would be 17, I guess.
So this is my only meal. Remember, I have 4 more wings that come in. Salt and vinegar, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh my God.
Then I have this bar, which is our collaboration with Keto Bars. This has like 7 or 8 ingredients in it, I think. And then this even has like 5.
Oh yeah.
So.
But that bar is on the low end for bars.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It is?
We gotta do this more often. It's so fun too.
So it'd be cool if you guys counted up how many you have in a day. Not just off the top of your head either, but comment below if you counted it one day. And then I was thinking maybe a future episode we could do only local foods day of eating. How minimal can we get the count? Within maybe 50 to 100 miles. I mean, you could just do one. You could
I was just gonna say, you could just eat the same food over and over.
Reasonably like 6 to 8.
These are
Is
great.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, should we do a 2-month review of having a baby? It is about what I expected, although I would say maybe slightly easier, but it is really all consuming. And the biggest thing is like you have all these plans for what you're gonna do in the day, but then it's just kind of like whatever Theo wants to do is what you're doing. So if he's crying, you're with him there crying.
Yeah, like it is slightly easier than I expected it to. And like, seriously, knock on wood, it has only been 2 months, and people keep saying it gets harder when they're moving around, when they're teething. We also might just really have like a chill baby, you know? We don't,
Maybe.
we can't
I
compare
don't
it
think
to
he's
anything
that
else.
chill though. He's
Yeah.
not that chill.
No, but I've never had like a non-chill baby. It's so amazing how they grow, like overnight. Like I wake up tomorrow, he'll be way different than he was today.
I guess at no point have I ever like really regretted it.
No, neither.
But
have
it's
I.
hard to say that you regret it once you have the baby. There are certain times, obviously, when you're like, I just want to watch my football. Like, go away, baby. But most of the time, it's worth it. Like, I guess this is with a lot of things. Like, even with Julius, he's not even that great now. But he sucked so much when he was a puppy. He was just peeing all over the place, constantly barking. He didn't know how to play, so he would just, like, bite us really hard.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't stop. If we were like, stop it, he'd just keep going. So we tried a bunch of stuff for that. And it is kind of rewarding now that we have him and he's like this and like he sleeps with me at night. And he's not even great now. Like the payoff wasn't that great.
It's really cool that we can just leave him in the house and go. And he's completely trained. Because for so long, we would just have to crate him every time. And I felt so bad. Like if we're gone for 5 hours and he's in his crate, that's really sad, right? Come up. Come say hi to everyone. I hope you can see him. He just wants this. But yeah, obviously Theo is my favorite child. And when I have like more kids, I'm not going to rate them like that. But right now, compared to Julius and Miley, Theo is way better.
He's waking up.
Got a baby. Okay, I'm gonna go grab him.
I didn't finish one of my chicken wings. No, Julius.
That was a really small meal.
I'm full though.
Not too full for a keto bar.
Yeah, can never be too full for a keto bar. Food palatability, guys. If you want to lose weight, don't eat delicious things that you can exceed your calorie limit with. Because like right now I'm full. Do I need this? No. Do I want it? Yes. What do you have to say to people who are like, you don't need carbs?
Do people really say that?
There are some, so I was thinking about this. There are people that say that, and
Like to our videos or just in general?
in general, I'd say. So like when I see things like carbs are for suckers, I think that just
Probably.
gets into the dangerous territory of diet becoming dogma. Like once that happens, then you're closing your mind off to things that could potentially help you. So like when you're breastfeeding, for example, everyone says oatmeal helps. To me, I'm like, no, that's really dumb. There's no reason it would help. Why not try it?
We're giving it a try. Exactly.
Give it a try.
And you'll have that like knowledge with you. Like you'll have that learning experience with you.
And then I'm thinking we got to get Murder She Ate spun back up here soon. I really want to do it.
Well, we need to do a recording.
We're going to do a pre-recorded Murder She Ate instead of the live stream. But I do like the live just because you guys can like chat with us and
Interact.
it's cool and like you
Tell
come up
us
with
what
theories.
you're making.
And if you guys don't know what Murder She Ate is, it's basically just a live show we do where we tell crime stories. You can check. We have a playlist of all of them if you want to check those out. All right, guys, that's it for today's video.
Comment below, how many ingredients are you consuming on a day-to-day basis?
What's your average? It's more than you think.
Count tomorrow and then let us know. Come back and let us know.